welcome to the stream. Welcome back to getting back into Mass Effect. So we're pretty much right now, we're just doing some investigations. So sit back, relax, have some fun, get you some snacks, a blanket, and a floof if you have one. If not, you know, do the best you got. Alright, yes, well, I hope you are all having a fantastic beginning of your week. Hope your Tuesday goes well. Is well. Oh, wow. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go refill my water really quick, and I'll see you guys in just a few seconds. Get you back into that music. There we go. Hello, hello, everybody. All right. I hope you guys got all your snacks and whatever you got on you. All right. Well, hopefully, you know, let's sit back, relax, have some fun on some Mass Effect. Let's freaking go. All right, here we go. All right, so, I forgot, what are we doing? Map, there it is, okay. All right, well, let's go down real quick and see if we find anything.
Not enough data yet.
Let's go Ward's location. Sure, let's go C-Sec, I guess. Ooh. All right. But yes, I hope you guys are all doing well. You know, us being pro streamers, you know, nothing goes right, right? Right. Alright, okay, okay. I don't know if I need to go anywhere, honestly. Hold on. Journal. Speak to the ambassador. The ambassador will provide you... Alright, C-Sec Academy. Alright. No.
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorman, he's threatened you? Well, no.
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel security. They think we're all beggars and thieves.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so we need to find the correct, is it this way? No. Oh.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tali.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Awkward silence. Oh, there we go. That's where I just was, you piece of crap. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Meet him at the Alliance docking bay, accessible through the central elevator in the... Okay, so we need to find the docking bay. Alright.
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
Damn. Ah. Will it freeze? It does. Okay. Docking bay. Here we go.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Oh. I can see the lights.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's
Excuse
quick
me?
and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Oh my fucking god. Ah.
I'll stop him.
We have
Oh,
one
it's
more
even
lead.
freaking
Matriarch Benezi, the other voice in that
worse.
recording. She is
Oh,
a daughter, a
no.
scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Haha. Alright.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Alright, good. YouTube's working. Make sure everything is up and running. And mute everything. Hey! Appreciate it, Rye. With all that music stuff, I barely even saw your thing. No! Alright. Everything looking good? Sweet. Alright. Doot doot doot. Alright. No, it's not what I was meaning to do, you piece of shit. Alright, go to... Okay, no. Alright. Speak to Mr. Han. He is in the embassy lounge on the... Okay.
A Solarian excavation
That's
team is
funny.
running
I
into
can
an
move
unexpected
because I have
problem
my
after
gun out,
unearthing a
but if I
Prothean
didn't,
dig
you
site.
can't move.
Hanar
Interesting.
protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts
But we
of
can't
the
shoot. Okay, that's
inhibitors,
funny.
as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
We good to go? There we go. Let's go back. Exits. All right. Excuse me. Embassy Lounge. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we gotta go. It sucks. Like this is our speed, you know.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I'll tell Samesh. Next time you cut up a dead soldier, at least tell her husband the truth.
That was just the reaction we were hoping to avoid, Commander. But if you think it will help, tell Mr. Bhatia the truth. Perhaps he will understand. Please let me know if you have any other questions.
Alright. Let's go find him.
Hello, Commander. Has any
Drink
progress
water,
been
you
made with Mr.
dehydrated
Bosker?
bitch!
Will
Hey,
you return
Ray.
my wife's body?
It's not as simple as I'd hoped. The military needs your wife's body for important tests.
Tests? They're holding my wife's body for tests. My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
It is unacceptable. I'll let you know what I can do.
Thank you. Please let me know what can be done.
Okay, is that it? Do I still need to talk to him?
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Tell me again what you've been told about your wife.
As I said, I've been told nothing. I don't understand why they won't release her body to me.
Where can I find this Mr. Bosker?
He was in the expensive bar over there.
Not yet. I'll be back when I have more to tell you.
Thank you, Commander.
That made no sense, you stupid, stupid, stupid.
Hello again, Commander. Can I help you?
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Alright, that's done. Open sesame!
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, we got some XP on that one. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright, let's complete. A reporter might be interested in the OC community legal advice. Would make a good story. First, I don't have that. Alright. Alright. Here we go. All right.
Garrus, if you do not mind me asking, how do you feel about hunting a Turian?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Things are different among my people. There are so few of us. We are expected to be loyal, even when it is difficult.
Alright, hey, at least they're ending him pretty good, you know. Alright. Alright, we good? We're good. Alright. Looks like we're heading out, yeah? Progress.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson.
Fuck. Y'all need to remind me.
Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain
If
gave up
not, we
everything
fail.
so I could
Fuck.
earn this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh shit, I gotta be up there. Alright. Alright, here we go.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted. Normandy.
Okay.
Advised, we will be
You wanna see what this douchebag did to me? Okay, so. Okay. Yeah? Alright, give me a moment, chat. Oh, you guys don't need to worry about it. Alright, give me just a second. Alright, desktop audio. Alright, muted it, ready? Okay, so they're like open, like they always do. Okay.
Okay.
We are affiliated. Okay, so you know. Yeah?
Yeah. Yep. They took my marketing strategy from me.
I don't even know how long this. If it's the entire song. And so do I. And I can't even pause it either, which is funny as fuck, so.
I wouldn't be surprised if it loops too.
It probably does. Big bitches. I'm this man. Fuck off. Alright. Yeah, no, okay, so I knew we were going to the right fucking place. Fuck yeah, bitches! All right. Well, let's grab Carthonasi.
Okay.
And
Equalizing interior pressure
all-
with exterior atmosphere.
Yeah.
Logged. The commanding
But yeah,
officer
so
is ashore.
this
Exo
one right here?
Presley has the deck.
Caden, that's Karth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can't not think Karth, so it's like
He's also jumping cricket too.
I know that. I know that. I know that. He's also Lieutenant douchebag too.
Lieutenant douchebag?
Yep.
And what?
Voyager.
I'd have to know the episode off the top of my head. I don't know it off the top of my head.
That's far enough.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
He was in cahoots with what's her shit, who was wanted to be with a
He's in with Seska.
yeah, Seska. Yeah.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
We can let them do this, Commander.
Let's not start a fight.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's right hand? She's here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood.
Left,
can we go
top
in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Left? No. Must be a different elevator.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I'll think about it and get back to you.
This one humbly begs the other to consider its request.
Alright. Yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are all doing well. No, this is streamers only. If you want to go and pop over to the other one, you're more than welcome to.
How can I
Yeah,
help you?
yeah. Okay, have fun.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
What an asshole.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Ooh.
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't play ball, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
Not so fast. In exchange, I want garage access.
You are shrewd to use this as leverage. If it is a serious infraction, I will give you a pass.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
What an ass.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave Henshin. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Alright.
Alright.
Hey.
What would you do?
Where are you going?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the
you
hotel
mind
bar.
grabbing me the,
Can't say more. Not within
Fritos,
earshot of
please.
Mr. Ananias.
No, a frito.
Dorito?
No. Frito, please.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research
not
complexes
Sorry,
built
Cheetos.
into the mountains.
I'm tired,
Each is
sorry.
a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I've taken up enough of your
There
time.
should be on the table.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job.
From all
How can I help you?
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to
Thank you.
leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Thank you.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanis Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanis also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
I want one of these chairs. That looks so cool. Sure.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Holy crap, this stuff is expensive.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Tell me about the job again.
This one.
You want me to use my...
That.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Ananias. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
At the hotel bar, take the elevator on the upper end of the plaza. Okay, so we need to find the bar map. Okay. Come on now. Alright, bar. Let's see. Do we have bar access? Ah, sounds like some fighting music to me. In a moment, ma'am.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeas'
fly in
sons
that
may
lotion.
be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Alright.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity,
Dullstone.
or so Vargas will think.
What an ass.
He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance, discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
It's customary to perform minor genetic upgrades on enlistment. I've been assigned to see what BH has to offer.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
Is it possible to deaden pain somehow?
What? We could try to make the skin insensate, I suppose. Full body numbness, atrophy out all the nerve clusters, you'd still feel internal injuries. But that's dangerously close to genetic engineering, Shepard. The laws only allow improvement of natural functions. We can't add or remove. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely. That's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I'm beginning to. It's obvious you have no knowledge of genetics, which makes it highly unlikely you were sent by the Alliance.
Are you calling me a liar, Mr. Vargas?
All I know is that you're wasting my time. Good day, Commander.
Damn, I tried. I'm sorry.
Any results?
He figured out what I was up to and left.
Unfortunate, but I cannot blame you for sharing my lack of success. We'll need to find another avenue to access Binary Helix.
Wait, what about my money?
For what? Scaring off the mob? Good day, Spectre.
Ooh, what a bitch. That's okay. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Just wanted to give everybody a heads up to don't forget to go and check out the Horde Night on Saturday at 9 a.m. Where the heck am I? I'm here. Elevator. Docking bay. Okay, so we gotta go that way. But yes, don't forget the stream on YouTube. Alright. Garage. I don't know if this is the right way. But yes, we also have a few polls right now on YouTube, so go and check those out as well.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
I'm going in there and I don't want to hurt you. Why don't you just go? We'll pretend this never happened.
You want to cause trouble?
Oh shit, there's a... Yeah, I had a feeling on that one. Oh shit, I forgot. We have to save on this too. Oh no! Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, well hey, we get to go and try this thing again. Let's mix it up a bit, shall we?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Let's go ahead and save.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Navy.
The next Navy patrol isn't due for another 2 weeks.
You're a long way from home, Commander.
You have no idea.
Also, I must advise you that firearms... Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Don't come crying to me when they slice your gut open.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres
You may proceed, Spectre. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And...
Saren's aide is here.
She's a dead woman.
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the
His
administrator?
office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Yeah, we've already done that.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help,
Ooh.
you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available.
Of course
Thank
it
you,
is.
and enjoy your stay.
Okay, we'll talk to you in a bit. Come on, quicken up, quicken up.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking
Right,
to see...
fine, come in.
God, he's an ass.
You will excuse me if I don't stand. I have no time to entertain space.
I won't take up much of your time.
This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Alright.
I'm not here to investigate your tenants.
Nevertheless, I have a responsibility to keep you away from them. Spectres are not encumbered by a need for due process.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here.
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder, and she is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Back to my other question.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained. He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more questions
Good.
at this time.
I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Rude.
Mr. Analeas isn't the only one with a pass to leave Henge. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander?
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
All right. Oy vey, okay. All right. Thank you much, Lee. We will go. Good evening, sirs. Excuse me. Really? We're gonna have a quiet one now? Y'all are not talkative, are you? Do 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 do. All right.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Yeah, in a bit.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen?
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as
You have a plan?
I do.
Alright.
He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence.
Excellent. The evidence is on my office. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Yeah.
The male human. My mistake.
I used to go.
Have you changed your mind?
Whatever you need done, ask someone else. I'm busy.
Come on.
Have you changed your mind? Would you speak to Vargas for me?
I don't know anything about binary
I
helix.
represent the Aramali.
What's your interest in binary helix?
Much of BH's work. We want to assess. You will. Your real. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate binary helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you
Tell me
would
what you
like.
know about Vargas.
I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient. I noticed he has a tell.
Okay.
If you see that, press him on the subject.
I quit.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Shit.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. Our patented techniques could provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
Those aren't very large improvements.
Shepard, this is a field in which improvements of 2%. I find it difficult to believe you would be sent to investigate this with such poor background. I can get you those improvements for 30K credit. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
I'll make sure that's in my report. The bean counters back at HQ can figure out the details, you know what I'm saying?
I'm beginning to. It's obvious you have, which makes it highly unlikely you were sent by the Alliance.
Maybe I'm personally interested. Ever consider that?
Then you should go to a gene clinic. Good day, Commander.
Wow, pissed right off, bro. I tried.
Any results?
He figured out what I was
unfortunate. We'll need to find another avenue to access Binary Helix.
I wish I could have been more help.
Not to worry. I will get what I want in the end. Good day, Spectre.
Alright. Well, screw that. Alright, Alright, how's everybody in the YouTube, the Twitch, Beam, and Kick side of things? Hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys are new here, you know, don't be shy. Come hang out, come chit-chat. Ooh, do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Alright. Save. Sure, new save is fine.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Stand aside, kid. Unlike most people you face, we're armed.
You want to cause trouble?
I hate the shooting in this. Oh, I hate this. I don't like the handling on this game. All right, load. What are you doing, baby girl?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
I don't have time for this. Get the hell out of here or I'll start shooting.
You want to cause trouble?
Alright, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Fire and companions. Okay, nice. Let's heal up. Where is your ugly mug? Ooh. All right.
Clear.
I'll take everything. Thank you very much. I'm pretty sure we got what we needed. I'm not seeing anything. This would be a really nice spot for it, though, you know. Alright. Not seeing anything. Yeah, that's good. See if we can take care of anybody else, right? Right. I cannot save. Okay. Well. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Area secured.
Hell yeah, it is. Okay. Heck yeah. We good? We're good. Let's go.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
I will destroy you!
Well, I don't need a gun.
You must die!
Fuck off, man. Hey, buddy, you got her. Too bad it doesn't count. Load. Oh, it's funny. Alright. Try this again.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
I'm going in there and I don't want to hurt you.
You want to cause trouble?
Oh, it's a hot mess, man. Woo!
Freeze! Hanshan security.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
I'm going in there and I don't
You want to cause trouble?
Oh shit, I figured out how to do my weapon. Welcome, yeah, bitch! What in these shits, man?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Laura Keene gave me a...
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Stand aside, kid.
You want to cause trouble?
Destroy you!
I'm on it! I will destroy you!
Down.
I will destroy you!
Oh, really? Y'all are just kicking all the ass, man?
I'm on it!
Why the shit couldn't I shoot, man? Come on, we did so damn good. What is this
Freeze!
shit?
Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these
The
offices?
Administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
I'm going in there, and I don't want to hurt you.
You want to cause trouble?
Big bitch. Nice shot. Where the shit are you in? What the hell?
Hold the line! I will destroy you! Shields disabled! Enemy is everywhere!
No shit, brother.
Enemy is everywhere!
Fuck off, dude. Come on.
Enemy is everywhere!
Okay. No, fuck off, bro. Alright.
You must die!
Alright, can I save? Why the shit can I not save? Nicely done.
Dead and done, just the way I like 'em.
There we go.
These people will smile to your face while they stab you in the back.
Whew. Alright. Alright, let's wait for this one heal to go, I think. Are we good? All right, we're good. Sweet. Hell yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage,
Oh,
miss.
now you're gonna show... I'm sorry, Analeas would throw
Your
you
men are
off.
dirty, Sergeant. You're here off duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
You must die! You must die!
Piss off, bro. Oh my god. That was horrible. Come on, dudes. We good? We Gucci? Here we go.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kairos. Analeas would throw you
Your
off.
men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
I will destroy you!
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Damn it, I didn't get him first. No, not just me! Oh, I'm so screwed. Piss off, bro. Ah! All right. Squad, can we change you guys? All right. All right. We'll go. Oh, BS. Okay. Alright, let's auto you. Alright. Equip. Lancer. Okay. It is better shield-wise, but... I'm definitely gonna have to remove some stuff soon. There we go.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage.
Oh, I'm sorry, Analeas.
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off duty.
I didn't want to fight them.
I will destroy you.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
I will destroy you!
Holy fuck, dude. I am not looking forward to this. Alright, let's go again.
I don't think you're...
You have...
Your men are...
I will destroy you!
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
I will destroy you!
Take him down.
I will destroy you!
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Hey, Straw, how you doing?
Take him down. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'm on it. Take him down.
Woo! What you up to, Straw?
Take him down.
Locked and loaded. Locked and loaded. Locked and loaded.
I'll kill you.
I'm on it.
Take him down.
Can I save? Oh, I can't save. Frick fish sticks.
Take him down. Take him down. Take him down. Take him down.
Oh, whorebag.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Locked and loaded.
Woo! Where'd you go, man?
I'm on it. I will destroy you. I will destroy you.
Probably over there somewhere, right? Right? Yeah.
I'm on it. 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 Locked and loaded. Locked and loaded.
Woo! Piss off, ugly. Come on.
Good, Shepard.
Yeah, wake up. Really? They don't drop any bags or nothing, right? Really? Oh, wait. Alright, we good? We looking good? Feeling good? Let's go. Whew, how's everybody? Hope y'all are doing good. Come on now. Boop a doop boop boo doo 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 doo. Jesus criminy.
What the fuck is going on?
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Mm-hmm. Let's go get a little drinky poo. There we go. Gosh, you guys are so quiet. The quiet is making me uneasy. Yum. I do.
Allow me to
leave me
reintroduce
alone.
myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the
Oh,
law.
wow.
That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning
Well,
about containment.
right, you don't
breach.
talk to
She
me
came with an
either,
escort of Asari
unless they
commandos.
say
They took the last shuttle up to
something.
Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
The same. Come on, man. I was about to say, you would not let me save. I'm about to be pissed off, bro.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
I'll be back later. You should reconsider.
My decision is the proper one for myself and my employer. I believe we've already discussed our differences of opinion.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
I don't get how a clothed female can be more attractive than a naked one.
I get what he says, though, too. Come on now.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs...
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have
no see if I can up my
public spectacle.
Fuck
I'll be back
off.
later.
My decision is the proper one.
You shut up. Alright, 6. Charm. Alright. Assault training, increase weapon damage, melee damage, okay. Wow! Oh my gosh! Hush your face! That's funny though. Oh, shit.
One for myself and my employer. I believe we've already discussed our differences of opinion.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs...
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Ananias. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
What you been up to, right? Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna stretch while we're in this quiet ass freaking elevator. Oh shit. Okay. Ooh, wee. Okay. All right. Do 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 do. Here we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
I heard all the pop all the way. What pop?
It took some persuasion, but Keen
I know
has
not
agreed to
what to
testify.
speak of.
That's a world of stress off my back.
Ugh.
I'll take the evidence for safe transport.
That doesn't count.
I didn't think you'd help me, being
That
a
wasn't
Spectre and
Pops.
all. I guess some of you can be all right.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Do 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 do. All right. Come on now.
Someone murdered our people in the Synthetic Insights office. Wonder who could have done that.
Hey, chill. All right, I'll be right back. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Abandon reason! Know only war!
All right. Oh shit. Hello. Hello, Spartan. Hello, hello.
Ms. Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world. The board will be taking me into protective custody.
Alright, well, that was freaking worthless for me coming out. What the shiitake, man? What the shiitake? Do 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 do. Alright, let's go get the, talk to himself in the third person done.
I heard some of the guys were ransacking Synthetic Insights. Captain Matsuo didn't order that.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port
News
Hanch.
travels fast here.
This one has procured a special item for a customer.
You want me to use my status to smuggle?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
The shit, how did you get that, man? That was like my favorite gun. How did you get such thing, huh? What the shit? I can't even play that.
Commander, I'm glad you stopped to talk. I wanted to tell you how unfortunate it was that Analeus Sama was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Rest assured, I bear you no ill will.
Unfortunate. He was a criminal, Captain.
The Executive Board is not concerned with galactic law, Commander. That's why this planet was settled after all.
Oh, piss off.
As far as they are concerned, Analeus Sama went too far. I only request that you limit the number of disturbances you provoke. I would consider it a favor.
I don't intend to make life difficult for anyone.
I appreciate that, Commander. If you will excuse me, I must file reports of this incident. Good day.
What? Open what? I said, saw something that said open. Open. Wait, hold on. Alright, let's go.
I hate the cold.
Oh, pity. I love the cold.
Stay alert. Being cold beats being dead.
Hey! Oh.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
All right. Well, don't forget, guys, if you guys want a walk-on like you guys heard Spartans here, go click on that blurb thing that you see there on the Twitch side of things and the beam. Oh, yeah, we need garage, don't we? Yes, we do. And then let me know if you guys have decided on a walk-on, and I'll go and listen and approve it.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeas, and the Matriarch came through.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Analeas had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to blackmail them. It happens often. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board is going to feed him to the Nathak.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Heck yeah.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Heck yeah, thank you muchly. Let's go ahead and proper save. Heck yeah, here we go. Oh, I remember this.
So that's what the Asari had in place.
Goddamn, dude. Ah, frick. Okay.
So that's what the Asari had in the crates.
That's it, wrong dude, I'm sorry! Woo! Ah, move, you dummy. It sucks that they just automatically go off, you know? Holy shitballs, man. Alright, let's go ahead back and I'm gonna switch you guys out. Excuse me.
What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the Executive Board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Ooh. I wish we could run, like, when we're not having to fight. Like, yeah, having to run like that is, like, really good and all, but... I don't know. This is ridiculous. It's crazy. I don't know. Whew. Alright, let's continue. We're gonna switch you guys out.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is...
Really? That's it? Alright, awesome. Really? That's it? Alright, awesome. What the shit? Okay, Oh, hell no. Alright. There we go.
Is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Anybody I can talk to? Alright, pretty much we just got fondle everything on this ship and get some experience, which I'm totally for.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so we're just gonna go and talk to everybody, it looks like. No? Fine, don't want to talk to your ass anyway. Elevator. Excuse me? How big is this bitch?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Rude. Hey, welcome back.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. those. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Oh no, we can't have that.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaiden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Nothing to touch. Sure, let's try the elevator. See what happens. All right. What's going on?
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for
Oh, nice. Of course it is.
Rex?
There's no
Oh, of course it is.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want detail. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job.
Just do a good job and don't get in my way. We'll get along fine.
Don't worry, Commander. I'll keep clear.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew.
All this
it's
chit
necessary
chat
to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet.
Hope you guys are doing good though.
But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
That serves you right, Jesus.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
Ah, damn. Okay.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Sure, to download.
I've already downloaded the app.
Okay.
I gotta look at my phone now.
Alright. There you go.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright. Alright.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
Huh?
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander. I'm guessing that's
I don't want to run! Hey, Leprechaun.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
Alright.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space.
Well, your wrists
Most
were never
vessels
big.
rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they
Do you
can't
mind
see us.
grabbing me some-
Not unless we accelerate
My
to
water.
FTL speeds.
Next to the thing. It's actually in the thing.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Go to the water thing.
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed, and she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright. How's your stream going there, Leprechaun? Alright, is that it? Set the ship. Ah, you whore.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's
I've
at.
wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
I don't think there's a difference. Let's go find out.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Okay, sweetie.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
All right, see you.
All right. So, let's go ahead and save. All right. So, I'm pretty sure I have talked to freaking everybody. So, on that, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. So, usually on Tuesdays, we only go about 3 hours, depending. And, yeah. All right. Well, give me just a moment, and let me go figure out who we're going to raid. Alright, well, last one to do something in the chat's Leprechaun, and Leprechaun streaming. So we're gonna go ahead and raid Leprechaun. Alright. Again, you guys have been fantastic, amazing, as always. Thank you, everybody on YouTube, Kick, Beam, and of course Twitch. And, if you guys like what you see, follow, subscribe, or whatever it's called for your platform that you're watching on. That's awesome. If you're not a part of a Leprechaun's community, share that pack support, give them some love. And if you're not a part of this pack, this community, and you'd like to, y'all know what to do. Exclamation Discord in chat. Come on, Ugly. Where you at? Not you guys. Copy. Alright, let's go ahead and put out everything. And don't forget the Discord is 18 plus, so just kind of keep that in mind. But yes, again, I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a fantastic night.